Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi from maltesestitcher. How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a splendid day. Today I'm going to show you what I had received earlier this week from BIGGESTCRAFT. These are all. So I have 7 kits which I would like to show you. 6 are Joy Sunday kits and one of them is a Mona Lisa kit. But before I delve into that, I would like to show you, I would like to give you some offers. I'll show you some offers on what BIGGESTCRAFT, the website, is having. So if you spend over $1, you would get 15% off. Whereas if you spend over $59, you would get 18% off. That's not all. If you spend over $99, you would get 21% off, which I think is a very good deal. But that's not all, because if you spend, apart from that, if you spend over $40, you'd get an extra $3 off your bill. And if you spend over $49, your shipping is free. Wow, I think that's an extraordinary offer. So going into the kits that I would like to show you, that just arrived earlier this week, I'm going to start with the Mona Lisa kit, which is just one. Okay, now I'm sorry for the crinkling, I just need to open it. So I am a bit skeptical about this, because this order was supposed to be a silk kit. However, I received it in cotton thread, and I'm still in contact with BIGGESTCRAFT to see how this is going to be handled. However, I ordered this kit. It's the Great Wall of China, and I thought with silk it would go better. And we have like sort of a small book. It's basic. It's like 2 A3s. Okay, it's folded into 4, and we have in all 45 colors. And this is basically, we have the instructions on an A4 sheet of paper. Okay, and it's an 11 count, exactly 11 count, 60 by 60 centimeters. 60 by 60. Okay, with this kit you'd get a needle threader, a thimble, a poof ball, and you'd get 3 needles. Exactly. I'll go into the colors, into the threads after. I want to show you the kit. Apart from that, I just noticed I got two more needles, which I'm going to put in the small toolkits that I received. I will put them after. And this is basically the canvas that I got. It's very stiff, Ada, and from what I'm noticing, this stamping, it's very clear. Apart from some areas which I would like to show you. Let me try and figure it out where it is. So basically this part here, we have certain symbols together in the same color. So we have an arrow, we have a circle, an arrow pointing to the left, an arrow pointing to the right, and a circle symbol, which I think, in my opinion, should not go together since they're the same color. I would have preferred them being in different colors rather than all those symbols in the same color in the same area. However, this stamping, the colors are really nice and it's really crisp. Moving on to the colors, to the threads. So since they're cotton, not silk, we have 1 to 18, okay. We have 19 to 36, and 37 to 47. No extra thread or floss whatsoever, which I think that's really great. I'm going to show you all the thread together. So we have this part, and then the other side. So that is the Mona Lisa kit. Moving on to the Joy Sunday kits. So thanks to Sonnet from the from Stitcher and Laura with Stitching with Laura. These are two Flosstubers which I watch their videos very often on a daily basis. I ordered some of these fabulous kits that they reviewed, and I wanted to buy them. So the first Joy Sunday kit which I would like to show you is this one. It's called Alpine Village, and the fact that I like, one of the things that I like about Joy Sunday is it comes with a booklet, not just a very big picture, with big pattern picture, and it's like a small booklet that you can just skim through. So it has 8 pages in all, so 6 full pages and 2 half pages. And this kit comes in full stitch and back stitch, and we have 53 colors in all, and 53 colors in full stitch and 3 colors in back stitch. Something about this kit is that you do not follow the symbols on this booklet, you follow them on your Ada, because this is one of these are one of the previous kits that they created, not from the newer version. On their booklet they would have, the newer kits, they would have symbols on the kit and symbols on the pattern or on the canvas together. So on the booklet you would have the symbols and followed on the pattern, and the canvas as well, so on the booklet itself. So starting with the canvas, it's, my goodness gracious me, where is it? It's an 11 count. Just wait a bit. No, it's a 14 count, my bad. 54 by 44 centimeters. 251 stitches wide by 201 stitches high. And this is the size of the Ada. Okay. And the pattern, and you follow the symbols downstairs, down here. It's a very crisp. As you can see, it's very crisp, and you can see all the details on the Ada. Now moving on to the threads. With Joy Sunday, you would get, trying to arrange the threads, not getting tangled up. You will get your needles stapled with your thread cards, and with Joy Sunday you'll get the color of the thread. So this, for example, it's a 46, number 46. Where is it on my Ada? 46 is the normal with your color, the same color of your thread, and the DMC floss on top of it, and how many threads you'll have according to that number. So in this case, number 46, DMC 3755, you get 9 threads in all. Okay, so I am not going to remove them because they're stapled together, but I'm going to show you the floss all together. Wait, they're all tangled up, that's why. Okay, this part, we have a lot of blues in here, greens, browns, because since it's an Alpine Village, you'll have blues for the sea, you have the mountains. Something which I like is this purple here. This really impressed me. We have a touch of pink for the buildings, greens for the grass. Very good threads, vibrant threads, I might say. Okay. Moving on to the next kit. The next kit is a sampler, I might say. It's a Mount Fuji jigsaw puzzle. And I can say that it's going to be an easy stitch, since all these characters and objects are stitched individually, not all together. It's a 14 count, 37 by 37 centimeters. It's not very big. It comes with a glossy booklet. And I'm going to show you what I said earlier. So here, since it's one of the newest kits, you'll have the symbols. These symbols are on the book of the booklet, and underneath here are the symbols of the Ada, which I think is very great, because if you get confused, you do not need to just look at the booklet and look at the Ada. You just look at the booklet itself to see and compare which one you want to use. And from here I can tell you that you have 3 types of stitches: full stitch, half stitch, French knots, and back stitch. And in all you have 20 colors. So 20 colors in full stitch, 2 colors in half stitch, 2 colors in French knots, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors in back stitch. Mainly full stitch. Let me try and find some full stitch are for the don't have a lot of full stitch, to be fair. Need to try and find some full stitch and back French knots, and trying to show you some French knots, to be fair, but I am not finding them at the moment. With French knots, I tend to have a tendency on not finding them on the booklet, but I'll find them on the Ada. Anyways, not to waste time. Basically, this is just the Ada, very small. Okay, you can stitch it at hand, and as you can see, it's a partial, because all the white you do not stitch. Okay, it's pretty easy. You have 166 stitches wide by 166 stitches high. You have just 1 card of floss, since you have just 20 colors. Again, you have these 2 needles attached with your card. And something that I forgot to say is that with Joy Sunday, you'll get this pack, this zipper, and you have the instructions at the back of this box. Not of this box, this zipper, what am I saying? So 20 colors, so this is 20 to 16, and 1 to 9. The same thing as the previous kit. On top of the color, on top of the threads, you'll have the color attached with your threads, the DMC color, the DMC code, and the number of threads attached, and the amount of threads you have attached with your card, to keep an idea of, keep track of how many threads you have. And this is going to be a very fun stitch, an easy stitch. And you might say, what I'm thinking about this kit is maybe like once every day when I get it, I stitch on a particular area, and I say that that area is ready, done and dusted, and no big deal. Okay, we're halfway there, guys, halfway there. So basically the next kit is, in my opinion, a challenging kit, and you'll know why. But I like to challenge myself and give some objectives. And this picture I thought is very detailed and very beautiful, so I thought I'd get it. And it's called The Coffee Shop. It's 14 count, 43 centimeters by 35 centimeters. Again, you have a glossy picture, booklet, and it's 191 stitches wide by 154 stitches high. Now, you want to know why? Because it has a lot of backstitch. Why? If you're seeing this picture, all the pavement, all the road is in backstitch. This is in backstitch. The umbrellas are in backstitch. Here's backstitch, backstitch, backstitch. So yes, I have a lot of backstitch. We have 36 colors in all. We have 36 colors in full stitch and 2 colors in backstitch. Although it's in 2 colors, let me show you a peek of the first page to give you an idea of how much backstitch it has. Look at it, guys. All the yellow. That's all backstitch. Never mind. My grandmother used to tell me never say die, and I keep that in mind. So again, we have this part for you, follow it on your booklet, and this part you follow on your Ada. I love this. I do not need to go back and forth. Okay, you have, let me try and find, we have 4 pages in all, 4 full pages of a booklet, so I think that's great. Not have a lot. So basically, I'm not going to repeat the instructions and the threads because I think that they're going to take long. However, these are very small kits, guys. You can just hand in hand, get it in hand, and just stitch. Okay, easy to travel. again, detail on the canvas is of the symbols are very crisp. You would know even the backstitch. However, backstitch you'll do it, I suggest that you do it after, because since you first do the full stitch, you would not see the detail on the Ada of the backstitch. So I suggest that you just get your booklet and you just follow the instructions from there. Okay, and these are the colors. Again, 2 needles, and we have 2 thread cards. So 36 to 31, very pastel colors. We have blues, which are in pastel colors. We have browns, which I think are for the bricks and the road. This gray. Okay, then we have 30 to 16. We have greens for the flowers and grass, blues, yellows, reds. We have black, and a lot of black for the backstitch as well. Browns again, dark blue, greens, and pinks, some pinks for the flowers, if you can see them here. Okay, very small stitch. I think it's going to be a challenge, although challenging one, is going to be a fun one, and most important, accomplishing one. Moving on to the next kit. So now we're going, those were my small kits. The last 2 are a bit bigger than the rest of the kits that I showed you. I've been wanting this kit for ages. I was about to get this kit in just a pattern on Etsy. I found it on Etsy, but when I found out that it's on on these websites that create kits, I wanted to buy it. So this is the next kit. So it's called Wine. However, you can see all the beers and whiskey kits, and all the whiskey that there is. So this is a whiskey kit supposed. Okay, and it's in 14 count, 2 strands, 77 centimeters by 36 centimeters. It's going to be wide. It's normal. Again, we have a booklet. This time we have 12 pages, 10 in, let me try and see, yes, exactly, 10 in full pages, full A4, and 2 which are in half pages. We have this one, for example. You need to follow the symbols on your Ada, because it just gives you symbols of the booklet. So in order to not get confused, you need to follow the symbols on your Ada. Now, it has 54 colors in all, 54 in full stitch, and 5 in backstitch. So you do not have any French knots, you do not have any half stitches. You do not have that much, to be fair, of backstitching. The backstitching would be the outline of the bottles and the glasses, and some engraving on the bottles themselves. Let me try and give you an example on this one. If I am not mistaken, on one of them you have maybe this part here. Exactly, this is, for example, this is all in backstitch. Let me try and find it, because there was another one. The outline of the bottles exactly on it, and although you don't see it here, it's written in cursive. So this wording here, although you don't see it on the kit, it shows you need to stitch it in backstitch. Apart from that, there is no biggie on it. Okay, very small backstitching, unlike the previous kit that I showed you. No. Basically, this is the size of the kit. What I like about these kits, they are very, very detailed, and you would know where every stitch is going to be. And just by taking a glimpse of this kit, you would know every bottle and every object where it's going to be placed. Okay, and on to the colors. So this is different. This kit is very different. Unlike the previous ones that I showed you, normally on Joy Sunday they would give you like the DMC code, the color of the number, the same corresponding with the threads, and the amount of threads that it has. This is like the normal branded, the normal threads that we get, thread cards that we get with different with different stitches and kits. However, we still get 2 needles, but this is very confusing. It's very new. We get our threads on these normal standard thread cards. I expected Joy Sunday to be the same as the others. However, I still like the colors, and I'm going to show you the colors. We have 2.5 thread cards, 54 by 49. So we have whites, browns, very dark browns or light browns, and blues here. Okay, for the bottles and anything. Then we have 48 to 25. Trying to show you without ripping them off, to be fair, because they're already organized. So here we have different shades of blue, browns, very light pinks, yellows. Okay, and the next one would be 24 to 1. And this is the bright card from what I'm seeing. Okay, all together. Very vibrant colors, as what the kit expects and from the picture. Now moving on to the last kit. Excuse me. So basically, what I liked about this kit, so this, I've seen Sonette from Stitcherella doing this review about it. What I liked about this kit is it corresponds to a Christmas song. Once I show you the picture and the title, you would know. So basically, this is the 12th Days of Christmas, like that song, the 12th Day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. That is basically what it says here, and I liked it because I thought of stitching it once every month, so I start from next year, for example, and every month I would finish a box, and I would say that up until Christmas this kit is ready. It's 14 count, 2 strands, and it's 64 by 82 centimeters, so it's going to be very, very, very tall. Okay, again you'll have a booklet, and this booklet comes in 16 pages. Wow. Okay, so we have 16 full pages in all. Okay, and it's a partial, to be fair, although you find it is very big. It's a partial, and I'm going to show you why. Mela. In all we have 73 colors. We have 72 colors in full stitch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 colors in half stitch. 3 colors in French knots, and backstitch we have quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 colors in backstitch. Oh my goodness. Having said that, backstitching is basically on the characters. So let me show you just one page. For example, here you don't stitch, so it's going to be a very easy stitch. All the white you do not stitch, and the back stitch is basically around this dove. I'm gonna put a partridge in a pear tree. Exactly, that's the only part. And also on the wording as well. The wording has back stitching. Okay, the rest you do not have. And the French knots are on the eyes of the objects. The rest, French knots are not. On every character you have French knots, 1 or 2 in particular, but the rest you do not have. It's quite easy, to be fair, as a backstitch. It's the French knots. Backstitch you have quite a bit. However, if you take it day by day, character by character, it's going to be a fun stitch. It's trying to get it out. Exactly, yes. What's this? There's nothing. Quite a lot of gold and goldish yellows, which I do expect from the picture itself. Showing you the canvas, how tall the canvas is. It's quite tall, guys. It's going to show. How am I going to show it to you? So 3, 2, 1. This is basically it. It covers me. Hi. Okay. So that's basically it. This is the length of this canvas. It's quite tall. Now, showing you the tools. So two needles, excuse me guys, and as expected from, my goodness, where's the picture? From the picture itself, we have quite a lot of gold and yellows of the wording and everything. We have a lot of yellows. So we have 3 floss cards. I'm going to show them at 70. Oh, okay. We have extra floss. I'm going to show you. So basically here we have 16 and 71 in wording, in writing. So that shows me that I have extra floss apart from the ones that I have here, which is very cool. Except instead of giving me skeins of floss, this is actually quite interesting. So 73, now these are the extra, so we have 16 and 71, which are extra, these two. Okay, brown, we have brown and yellow. Then we have 73 to 61, okay. Then we have, oh, more 71. I'm exploring and finding out. We have 2 extra 71s, very absurd, next to each other. Okay, now I'm sorry guys, I found out now. We have 60 to 46, trying to get them out. Come on, they're not helping me out today. So a lot of greens, a lot of purples, a lot of browns, depending on the character which you're going to do. Then we have, of course, as they're tangled up together. My goodness. We have 45 to 31. Different shades of yellows this time. Whites and blues. And pinks on this side. And browns. Show them all of them together now. And on the last one we have, where are they? Greens and browns. We have 30 to 16. Come on. Browns and greens. Okay, and we have 15 to 1. Different shades of purples, blues, and browns. Very interesting kits. Now I'm going to show you all together. Very interesting colors, very cool colors, they match all together. Greens, whites, yellows, browns, blues, etc. So links to these kits are going to be included in the description below. The link to the website as well is going to be included in the